Assalamu alaikum and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Global Arena. Today I'm discussing very important topic regarding to the oil prices as oil prices go negative for the very first time in the history. As we know that the world is facing the consequences of coronavirus outbreak in different form, such as global recession, less demand, less supply, negative growth, halt on export and import, all these consequences putting the oil market in limbo. So for the very first time in the history, we have negative prices as oil market crashed completely. The dramatic collapse in worldwide for the oil led to an extraordinary development on Monday, 20th April. Oil prices fell below zero for the first time ever. The USA oil benchmark WTI, which is West Texas Intermediate, settled negative $37.63. So some traders, instead of paying to buy oil, were ready to pay as much as $37.63 to get someone to accept delivery of 1 barrel of oil because buyers were hard to find. Now, before further going into the details, there are some terminologies that need to be clarified in order to better understand the situation. So now I'm discussing what is benchmark. Like benchmark serves as a reference price for buyer and seller of crude oil. There are three primary benchmarks: West Texas Intermediate, which is WTI, Brent Blend, and Dubai crude oil, means oil taken from the Arab countries. America, Asia, Middle East, Europe all have different benchmarks and standards. Like different countries have different standards of production, cost, storage facilities. WTI was in negative, but Brent Blend was in positive because Brent crude oil taken from the sea and easy to transport. So if we talk about WTI, which is West Texas Intermediate, so crude oil taken from land and then transferred to one delivery point, like West Texas Intermediate's crude oil collected to Oklahoma. Oklahoma is US state, okay? And it is also majority oil storage facility in USA. But in case of Brent is of UK benchmark, okay? It has multiple delivery points, like crude oil collected into ship vessel and can easily transport it to different delivery points. Means in simple words, we can say that oil taken from sea is easy to deliver as compared to oil which is taken from the land. So back to the point, the coronavirus pandemic has led the global economy to slam the brakes, leading to an extremely sharp drop in demand for oil. It has created oil glut and raised concern about the physical storage space for it. Like all standards of crude oil prices crashed due to the COVID-19. WTI benchmark reached negative $37, lowest price in history. Market crashed so badly in USA, demand and supply all low due to this pressure. Due to this, oil producing countries reduced their production and agreement made among them after negotiations. OPEC plus countries agreed to a historic 10 million barrel per day production cut because they were expecting that situation and market will normalize up to May 2020. Now I'm discussing future contracts because in coming part of video you may come with a future contract word, so it is necessary to highlight what basically future contract is. It is legally binding agreement to buy or sell a standardized asset on a specific date or in a specific month. It includes quality, quantity, physical delivery time, location for a given product, such as crude oil. Like today's selling and buying is done with future contracts. Date of delivery and price set by seller, that at this specific date I will sell you oil. Through this, producer country know how much oil should be produced and producer know how much money it will receive or get with. The specific sale of on Monday is partly due to the market mechanics because the May future contracts of West Texas Intermediate is about to expire. Like in journal, crude oil prices are very low. Brent, an international benchmark, fell more than 9% on Monday. If we talk about the oil production, like oil production on cost of USA is high as compared to other countries. Saudi Arabia, Iran, Qatar, Oman, Russia, they do not face that kind of pressure with this fall because they do not have that much expensive facilities like oil extracting, oil storage, and oil maintaining. In USA, oil storage capacity is reducing. Because storage capacity is full and the production of oil was continuous. To save extra oil, they will need extra oil tankers whose price is expensive. Now something astonishing happened on Monday. Like the price of oil is less than that of the storage capacity because the oil is in excess but no buyer. Now I'm discussing impacts on Pakistan. With this plunge, it is expected that the oil prices could fall in Pakistan. According to reports, petrol and oil prices could be reduced, as oil prices could be reduced up to 22 rupees per liter from the actual price, which is 97 rupees per liter, and diesel up to 31 rupees per liter. Pakistani market belongs to Brent blend crude oil or with OPEC. Means Pakistan purchase oil from Qatar, Oman, UAE and Saudi. Last shipment which received by Pakistan was with price of $16 to $17 barrel of oil. Means Pakistan is getting 15 to 16 rupees oil per liter, and in market petrol is 97 rupees per liter. Such a big difference. Now Pakistan government has an opportunity to reduce the oil prices in Pakistan. Now government will decide either it will benefit Pakistani people or go with IMF decisions. Pakistan is an oil importing country, and Pakistan imports 15 to 16 billion dollar petrol. Now IMF is directing Pakistan to keep 80 to 90% of benefit to itself from this oil price fall and transfer 10 to 20% benefit to the people of Pakistan. Now we will see how much government will benefit Pakistani people. So to conclude this, I can say that oil producing countries and companies are trying to reduce their output, but they can't keep pace with an extremely rapid drop in global demand as the world economy hits the brake. That's creating a massive oversupply of oil and rising concerns about where to physically store it all. So I hope you find this video quite informative. Like and share, and thanks for watching.